Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am about to do an update video on the having no friends and being lonely. So today I decided to do this update video because that video got a lot of attention, more than I expected. I posted the video 3 months ago, but I had actually filmed it a long time ago, and I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to make it public because I don't know, I was like scared of how people were gonna view me and think of me. But then I was just like, you know what, this could help somebody out there, and there's probably people out there that relate to this, so let me just post it. And I'm so glad I posted it because a lot of you guys related to it. A lot of you guys went through similar things that I went through growing up with, being in a white school and, not really fitting in with white people or black people that much, and just feeling really different and not really knowing where you belong. By me seeing that so many people related to it, it made me feel so much better because it was a space for all of us that went through that similar thing to talk about it and tell our story, and we all related to each other. And it makes you feel better when you know you're not alone and that people relate to your story. I also received a lot of positive messages on Instagram, in the comments. Like, I got a lot of advice from people. I just got a lot of love from people. It was just an overwhelming amount of love, and I really, really, really appreciated it. And I still appreciate it till this day. From people that let me know, that it was okay to be feeling that way and everything. I appreciate you guys so much for sending me kind words like that, and people that gave me advice, people that told their story to me and how they related to it as well. I appreciate all of that. Like, I appreciate all of the love. And at the end of this video, I actually have an announcement of something that I want to do because it's so many people that related to it. And it's like, I thought about it, I'm like, maybe I should do something about it because then it could help more people. It was a few things that I also wanted to address that was said in the video that a lot of people they had things to say about it, or their opinion on things. So I'm addressing that in the video. I have a notepad here. If I look down, I'm just trying to stay on track because I don't want to be all over the place. I said on the video that I had a lot of guy friends, because I do. Let me clear this up because in one of the comments, somebody was like, I have guy friends because they validate me. No, that is not why I have guy friends. I have guy friends because for some reason, they're the only ones that I'm able to click with in terms of like my goofiness, in terms of like me opening up to them. Like, they're able to truly be there for me, give me advice and care for me. Like, if I was to call them and be in some type of messed up situation, I know they'll always answer, they'll always like be there for me. So that's why I'm friends with those guys. They don't even, like, me and those guy friends, like, we've never done anything. We've never kissed, we've never done anything sexual. Like, it's not like that. And I don't know why people assume just because a woman says that they have a lot of guy friends, or they have guy friends, that they're doing stuff with them, or they need them for validation and all that, or attention. Some women just genuinely just get along with guys more, and there's also men that get along with the women more, and they're not, doing anything with those girls, and they're straight men. So I don't understand that, like, society standards of like who you should be friends with and who you shouldn't. Also, I noticed in the comments, a lot of people was kind of like feeling bad, thinking that I didn't like being alone, or like, feeling bad for me and stuff like that. But I actually really love being alone. There are times when I literally don't talk to my friends, my guy friends and stuff like that, or just people in general, because I need to just be alone. Like, I'm one of those people, I love my space. I love my alone time. I get to focus on what I need to focus on to better myself. I get to take better care of myself. I get to literally be in my own space where I can think for myself and be myself. And it also gives me time to get closer to God, to pray, and just clear my mind. Recently, I've taken another break from people. Like, I literally take breaks from people on purpose because I love being alone. Being alone is not a bad thing. Being alone is actually a really good time for you to really focus on yourself and get yourself where you need to be mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. So like, I love it. I love my alone time. I really do. So don't feel bad like thinking that I don't like being alone and I just want to be around a whole bunch of like females and just be out. You know what I mean? Like, no. What I meant, because I wanted to clarify what I meant by being alone. So to me, when I said I felt lonely, is that you could be surrounded by a whole bunch of people. Like, you could be at a party with people, you could have friends, and you will feel alone sometimes because you feel like these people are not like you, even though you have people around you. So I have people that always want to be around me, people that want to be my friend and stuff like that, but I don't feel connected to them because I feel like I don't relate to them. Not necessarily, like, I could physically have people around, and that's why I said female friendships. Like, I could physically have a female that wants to be my friend, but I don't feel connected to her because I feel like she doesn't think like me or act like me or carry herself like me. And that makes me feel alone, even though I could be in the presence of another female who's my friend and everything. I feel like I just don't relate to them. And that's sometimes what loneliness can mean. You know, you literally could be around so many people. Loneliness could also mean literally you don't have anybody and you're completely alone, and you want to be around people, but you're literally by yourself. And there's also that feeling of being around a whole bunch of people and feeling like you don't connect with these people that you're surrounded by. And I think like old school way, okay? I have like old school values. I am religious, so that also affects why I'm so old school mentality. And a lot of people in this world and in this generation are not very religious, and they don't think old school. You know, a lot of people are free-spirited, which is really good. And I'm free-spirited in other aspects, but I feel like the things that I value and the things that I like, just what I want out of life, I feel like I haven't met too many people that were similar to me and wanted those things or were like that. That's what I meant by when I said I felt lonely. I currently do have female friends. I currently have acquaintances as well. I enjoy their company in terms of like going out with them and stuff like that. Like, you always need girlfriends to do stuff like that with. Recently I actually traveled with one of my female friends. You know, that's where I'm at right now. Like, you know, I have friendships now with females where I traveled with one of them recently, and you know, I go to lunches and stuff like that with females. I definitely don't feel sad or depressed or anything like that. So I wanted to say that in this video. In my notes, I also said, what does being alone or like having that time to yourself to be alone mean? Because a lot of you guys related to it. A lot of you guys have lost your friends. A lot of you guys, you know, in this pandemic, you're alone. You don't really know what to do, or, you know, you feel really lonely. When I made that video, I made it last year in February, and I posted it in December. So I have been working on myself since basically the beginning of last year up until this point, and I am in a much better place mentally and emotionally. I wanted to let you guys know what this time of being alone means and what you can do to basically get yourself to be in a better position to receive what you truly want out of life. Being alone is not a bad thing. Being alone means, to me anyway, that you are about to reach a new stage of your life. You could have lost those people because maybe they're not going to go wherever you're going in life. You could have lost those people because maybe, you never know, they probably had bad intentions towards you, and that's God's way of protecting you from being taken advantage of, or, you know, just having those bad people around you that you didn't even peep were bad people. And being alone is also a time for you to really focus on yourself. Please do not feel bad if you're alone and you don't have people around you. If you have resources, tools, opportunities, and moments to get yourself further and ahead, please take advantage of it to further yourself. If you have access to education and you've always wanted to finish school or whatever you want to do, go back to school and finish your education. Use that time alone to really focus. If you don't feel confident, use that time to take care of yourself and feel confident. Take care of your inside as well. Pray, do affirmations to just tell yourself you're beautiful so you can feel more confident. This time is a perfect time because nobody is distracting you. Nobody is getting in your ear about how you should be, what you should do, how you should do it. You're doing it your way, and this is literally the perfect moment ever for you to elevate. And when you pop out, everybody that left your life or whatever the case may be, they're gonna wish they were in your life because you're doing better, you're happy, and you're in a better space. So please do not feel bad or sad that you're alone. Please push yourself to be better. I will also make a video on tips of what I do to be productive, to feel good about myself, and to be confident and love myself, and just to have high spirits and, a positive mindset. So I will be doing a video on that soon. I wanted to give you guys some quick advice on what I pay attention to when I'm, becoming friends with females now, or just people that you let into your space, period. Because when people ruin your energy and your space, it's gonna take some time for you to work on it and fix it. And you don't want that toxic energy to mess up your way of thinking and to make you annoyed or pissed off or upset. So these are my tips. Rule number 1, stay away from selfish people. People that are selfish are only gonna think of themselves. They're not gonna think of you. And if you have a friend that's selfish and makes it all about them, they're gonna suck up your energy because you're always gonna do what they want to do. You're gonna, be where they want to be. They're literally not gonna value you at all because you keep being nice and you keep being a pushover for these people to just take advantage of you. So don't be too nice to people. Start standing your grounds. Like, tell people what you don't like and what you do like. And sometimes if people don't get it, cut them off. Cut them off. If you feel like you cannot deal with somebody and you let them know what the problem is and they keep doing it over and over again, please cut them off. Trust me, you will make other friends. Another second advice that I wanted to give to you, I don't want to say this in a way where it could be taken the wrong way, but it could just mean you need to work on yourself as well, because there are certain things that I needed to work on to receive better people into my life. Even currently, I've been receiving better friendships, better people into my life, and I analyze the way that I talk to people, the way that I treat people, and the types of people I let into my space. Currently, I'm only allowing like-minded individuals into my life, or people that are actually doing better than me. I just want like-minded people. Definitely work on your mentality and the way that you do things as well, because sometimes it could be certain things that you're doing that's making people react a certain way or do certain things or treat you a certain way. If you have selfish friends, you could be too nice. And if you have friends that are not considerate, you could be putting their needs before yours. So sometimes you gotta think about that, you know what I mean? Because being too nice and giving and all this other stuff, all of that can really drain you, and you'll start to see who's gonna be there for you, you know what I mean? So you gotta think about that and put yourself first. Another thing I wanted to address, this was something that I had a friend that used to always advise me to drop, certain types of friends that I had. And I would always say to this friend, who am I gonna hang out with? Who am I gonna be friends with? Who am I gonna go to parties with? And this friend would be just make other friends. There's, other people that you can become friends with. And I'd be like, no, I need these people. I need these people in my life. Do not think like that. Don't think that you need to be friends with certain people just because you think that's the only like options for you, and like maybe you're in a small city or whatever the case may be, and you just think like, oh well, these are the only choices you have. Like, that is not a good way of thinking, and that is not a good way or even a good reason for you to stay in those friendships, because it's gonna drain you, and you're literally putting yourself in like a toxic little bubble just to be unhappy with the interactions and the people that you're surrounded by, and it's just gonna piss you off even more. It's better to be alone than to be around people you don't even like's company. Like, just cut those people loose, because it's not necessary to have that in your life. Like, I used to do that. 2021, I'm not doing that. Hell no. You best believe I'm not. This video is already kind of getting too long, but interact with women that are like you, and trust me, baby girl, you gonna be a lot happier with yourself. And if you haven't met those people that are like you, be patient, work on yourself. Once you get to where you need to be, you're gonna start interacting and attracting those types of people. So with that being said, I wanted to also make this quick announcement that I want to start a like Instagram group. I wanted to start like a little group where we can all just connect as women. If you have businesses, if you're in like a similar city as another girl and you're alone and you need a friend to go out and, you know, get a drink with or food with, and you're not crazy and you really are a good person, and you're just like alone in these dark panoramic times, then let me know in the comment section if you want me to create like maybe like an Instagram page or like a group chat or something of that sort. I'm still trying to sort it out exactly how I want it to be, and let me know a name for it. Like, what would you want me to name like the page or like the group? I will accept people into the group and stuff like that. I'm gonna find a way to organize it, but I really wanted to create a space where women can feel comfortable to talk about, you know, your problems with each other, and connect with people that are living in the same city as you and are similar to you. So let me know if you guys would like that. But again, I want to say thank you so much for all the love, all the support. I really, really appreciate it. It means the world to me. Literally means the world to me. Like, it's pushing me to like want to really help and do more. Like, it shows that like I have some kind of a influence a little bit to help people, and I want to use my voice and my little bit of influence to keep going and keep helping. So thank you so much for watching my video, and thank you so much for supporting. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and comment below if you've gone through anything. Comment below. Just use the comment section as a place to vent. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.